I just got back from the libraries. I literally just got in my car, but I kind of wanted to show y'all really quickly what I got from the library. I found quite a bit of books. I was hoping to find all of the paranormal books that I plan to read next week, so I found some of them. This is really awkward to do this in my car. I know there's nobody around me, but it's still really awkward. Hey guys, it's Brianna here and welcome back to my channel. Or if you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a book haul, and this is going to be a library book haul. I got back in my car from the libraries. I wanted to quickly show you guys what I picked out today, and I am so excited about all of these books. So let's go and get started. First book that I found is The Right Swipe by Alicia Wright. I have been dying to read this book for a long time. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people really love it. Some people are not a big fan of it. Just to see what I think of it. Read y'all the back of the book. It says, Alicia Wright returns with the first book in her sizzling new modern love series, in which two rival dating app creators find themselves at the odds in a boardroom, but in sync in the bedroom. Said, I have heard amazing things about this book, so I am so excited to give it a shot. And y'all, this is the most awkward thing ever to film in my car because cars keep driving by, and I know, like, it's just, I've never done this before, but I wanted to try it out. It's so awkward. But the next book I got is The Tourist Attraction, and this is by Sarah Morgenthaler. I think I said that right. This is a newer release, and I am really excited about this book. I have been hearing pretty good things about it, but I'll read y'all the back of it. Just know that obviously she is, our main character is going on like a trip somewhere. It says he had a strict no tourist policy until she broke all of his rules. When Graham Barrett named his diner the Tourist Trap, he meant it as a joke. Now he's struck slinging reindeer dogs at an endless parade of resort visitors who couldn't interest him less. Not even the sweet, enthusiastic tourist in the corner who blushes every time he looks her way. 2 weeks in Alaska isn't just the top item on Zoe Caldwell's bucket list, it's the whole bucket. One look at the mountain town of Moose Springs and she's smitten. When an act of kindness brings Zoe into Graham's world, she may find that there's more to a grumpy local than meets the eye, and more to love in Moose Springs than just the Alaskan wilderness. So like I said, I am so excited about this. I know there's not very many books that take place in Alaska because there's nothing that goes on in Alaska that, you know, is super exciting. But I do look forward to it. It is a pretty lengthy book. I did grab the audiobook to do the audiobook of this. Most of these books that I got are going to be audiobooks. I just wanted to be able to have a copy of it because I don't own these yet, that I could, you know, take a Bookstagram picture for it, and if I want to follow along, I can. So there's that. And now there's a car parking near me. This is awkward. Y'all, this is seriously the most awkward thing ever, is when they're in the car and they're getting out of the car. So I'm just gonna wait a minute. They're taking forever to get out of their car. The next book that I got is The Silent Patient, and this is by Alex Michaelitz. I know I mispronounced this. This is a thriller. Like I said, I have been getting into thrillers recently, and this is one of the many books that I plan to try out. So I do look forward to this one. So I will read you the blurb of the book. This is also blurbed by AJ Finn, and they said the perfect thriller, so that's exciting. Alicia Berenson's life is seemingly perfect. A famous painter married to an in-demand fashion photographer, she lives in a grand house overlooking a park in one of the London's most desirable areas. One evening, her husband Gabriel returns home late from work, and Alicia shoots him 5 times in the face and then never speaks another word. Okay. Alicia's refusal to talk or give any other explanation turns to a domestic tragedy into something far grander, a mystery that captures the public imagination and casts Alicia into notoriety. The price of her art skyrockets, and she is the silent patient And she, the silent patient, is hidden away from the tabloids and spotlight at the Grove, a secure psychiatric unit in North London. Criminal psychotherapist Theo Faber is captivated by Alicia's story and jumps at the opportunity to work with her. His determination to get her to talk and unravel the mystery of why she shot her husband takes him down a path more unexpected, more terrifying than he ever imagined, a search for the truth that threatens to consume him. Shocking, thought-provoking, and deeply twisted, The Silent Patient is a spellbinding psychological thriller about violence, obsession, and the dark side of passion. So, like I said, I am super excited about this book because it sounds so fascinating. I mean, y'all, my reaction to reading the blurb was something else. I did get another thriller. I also got All the Missing Girls, and this is by Megan Miranda. This is another book that I was very interested in. It says an astounding debut thriller with a jaw-dropping twist. The story is told backward. So we have Nicolette Farrell has made a successful life for herself in Philadelphia. She has a job and a fiance, both of which she must leave behind in order to go home to Cooley Ridge to care for her husband. She left 10 years ago, not long after her best friend Corinne disappeared and was never found. Now, just days after Nick returns home, another girl goes missing in Cooley Ridge, reawakening Corinne's case and breaking open old wounds not yet healed. All of the primary people of interest in Corinne's disappearance are still in town. Nick's brother Daniel is now expecting a baby with his wife. Corinne's former boyfriend works at the local bar, and Tyler, Nick's ex-boyfriend, is dating Annalise Carter, who was the group's alibi the night Corinne disappeared. But now it's Annalise who is missing. Telling the story backward, day 15 to day 1, Nick works to unravel the truth about Annalise's disappearance, uncovering shocking secrets about her friends, her family, and what really happened to Corinne that night 10 years ago. So, I am so excited about this book. Next up, I have some mangas, and this is, if you guys watched my other haul, I did a haul of these books. It is volumes 6 through 8 of the LDK manga series. This is a more so young adult romance, I guess, series, and it follows our main character. They're both 16, and they are cohabitating in the is that the word, cohabitating? Whatever the word is. They're living together in the same apartment, and the amount of angst that is in these books drives me nuts. Like, I'm now about to be on volume 6, and they're like picking on each other back and forth. Like, they clearly, obviously our heroine has feelings for him, but he just keeps messing with her because he knows he wants to get a reaction out of her, but he won't. It's almost like he doesn't know how to act on his feelings. I don't know, but I feel like he's just playing her. I don't know. It is very interesting. I literally read all 3 volumes. I did the previous 3 in my last haul. They were due today, so I needed to get them done. And I literally read all 3 of them within an hour. So they read extremely fast. That's what I really enjoy about mangas, is I can fly through them. It's amazing. And then next up, sorry, that was my water bottle. Next up I have I Let You Go, and this is by Claire McIntosh. This is also another thriller. I've heard amazing things about it. We have chilling and emotional, claustrophobic and atmospheric. This is New York Times bestseller with a jaw-dropping twist that everyone is talking about. So we have on a rainy afternoon, a mother's life is shattered as her son slips from her grip and runs into the street. I Let You Go follows Jenna Gray as she moves to a ramshackle cottage on the remote Welsh coast, trying to escape the memory of the car accident that plays again and again in her mind, desperate to heal from the loss of her child and the rest of her painful past. At the same time, the novel tracks the pair of Bristol police investigators trying to get to the bottom of this hit and run. As they chase down one hopeless lead after another, they find themselves as they draw to each other as they are frustrating, twist-filled case before them. So like I said, this book just sounds emotional, but probably very creepy, and I'm curious to see how this goes. Also, I'm gonna have to keep playing with this. I'm sorry. I literally have nowhere to prop my phone, and it's really hard, honestly. And sorry, I keep looking away. It is seriously so awkward when cars drive by and I'm talking to my phone. Anyway, next up I have You Had Me at Ola, and this is by Alexis Daria. I don't even need to read this synopsis because I've heard so many people talking about this, but in short, we have our two characters who are actors in a telenovela, and honestly, that's all I needed to pick up this book. Telenovelas, I've never watched them because I didn't grow up on them and I don't speak Spanish. I understand what they're about. It's very dramatic and just kind of like soap opera kind of stuff. Honestly, I saw this at my first library and had to pick it up. I am so excited about this book and cannot wait to see what I think about it because this just sounds amazing and I have not seen another book like this before, so extremely excited about this. And then lastly are two books for my paranormal TBR that I plan on doing next week. I intend to read 5 books I have planned out. There's probably a very good chance that there is no possible way I'm going to finish all 5, but they are 5 paranormal books that I really want to get to. And depending on when I put up this video, I will do a little cards of my TBR and maybe even some of my recommendations for paranormal romance. If not, then I will also be doing a reading vlog. Hopefully, crossing my fingers. I don't want to make any promises because I can't promise that I will, because obviously I have work during the week, so we'll see how that goes. But enough rambling. I got a quick bite by Lindsay Sands. Obviously a vampire romance, so that's why I got it. I have been meaning to read this book for so long, so I thought it was kind of perfect to read this book because y'all know, if you don't know, I love vampires. Twilight is the reason I'm even a reader today. And I know this is a older paranormal romance. I'm trying to see if I can find out when it released. It's been around a while. Oh yeah, 2005. So it's about 15 years old. So I'm kind of curious to see how it's held up in the past 15 years, which is crazy to even think that. Holy cow. Anyway, this just sounds really good. I don't need to know anything about it because it's got vampires, and honestly that's all I need. Next up I have another vampire series. I have book 3 in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. I am on Lover Awakened. I am moving like a snail with this series. I do know that this one follows Z, and if I remember correctly, I think he's the one that I'm most excited about because he's such an interesting character. So I really look forward to this, and I'm so excited to see that they actually had a copy at the library. I know that this is a very well-loved series. If you're looking for a vampire series, I will tell you right now that book 1, I think it's Dark Lover, you kind of have to give it, more than one chance. You need to at least get through book 1 and then try book 2 to kind of see if you're going to enjoy the series, because the consensus is that Dark Lover is just not as good as the rest of the series. So kind of keep that in mind if you are wanting to start Black Dagger Brotherhood series, that you probably are not going to completely fall in love with Dark Lover. I know each book gets better than the rest. Obviously, there's ones that stick out more than others for some. But like I said, I am super excited about Z's book because he is such a fascinating character. But yeah, so I found those 2 books for my paranormal TBR. But those are all the books that I just got from my local library. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are participating in the paranormal readathon. Let me know if you guys have read some of these books. Know if you have any suggestions, honestly. I'm always looking for new books to read. And let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I know this really is not the world's best quality, but I really don't have anywhere else to prop up my phone, so I apologize that my steering wheel is in the way. But I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.